Today we take a special look at a catamaran design that I'm very fond of. Considered one of the best catamarans of all time by Cruising World magazine, and that changed the game in boat design. Offering arguably the best performance in its class, combined with superior strength, space and simplicity of use, the Seawind 1160 Lite is an outstanding boat for those with sailing in their blood and cruising on their horizon. And for one boat only, possibly the best priced catamaran on the market. Join us to learn more. It's well known the Seawind 1160 has won countless design awards both in Australia and internationally. Its design was a breakthrough and was the first of the Seawinds to feature the trifold door arrangement that infinitely increases living space between the saloon and the cockpit by eliminating the bulkhead that would otherwise separate these spaces. This was made possible thanks to the egg-like exoskeleton structure design, with the hull and deck being resin infused and glassed together, and then internal furniture glassed in, adding to rigidity and strength, and collision bulkheads built in. As a result, this boat is super strong and tough to take to sea. So strong in fact that you can survive hitting a container at sea like the Seawind 1160 Jolly Dogs, the hidden object between Hawaii and Seattle that safely made it home for repair. You might then be surprised to know that the Seawind 1160 Lite is arguably the best performance production catamaran of its size with mini keels in the world. With a relatively low displacement of 7.4 tonnes and 17.8 metre tall rig, it has some of the best sail area to displacement or power to weight ratios of any entry-level catamaran on the market. So why is this important? Well, the Bureau of Meteorology confirms that the average wind speeds along the east coast of Australia are below 16 knots for at least half of the year, and below 13 knots for the rest. Of course, as cruisers, we don't leave safe harbour if it's blowing extreme winds, so by a combination of choice and nature, the large majority of our sailing is realistically done in lighter winds. So unless you can sail in 12 knots or so, you will likely be motoring more than you expect and burning more fuel than you want. The standard sail area with self-tacking jib of 80 square metres, giving the sail area to displacement or power to weight ratio of 22.64. Add an overlapping genoa, and it literally has the best sail area to displacement ratio on the market at 24.1, which is literally the best you can get on mini keels around 40 feet. So how does the Seawind 1160 Lite get its performance? Well, there are a few reasons for this. Largely it comes back to the displacement of the boat and the inherent sailing focus and DNA of the Seawind. First of all, it's built with all closed cell foam core and vinyl ester resin, which is more expensive and essentially eliminates the risk of osmosis in the fiberglass. The forebeam is carbon fibre reinforced composite and glassed into the hull and deck. The internal furniture, including doors and cupboards, are also foam core to reduce weight. Plus, the fiberglass furniture is actually glassed into the structure of the boat, adding to rigidity. One of the big weight-saving features on the boat comes from the outboard motors rather than the diesels, which saves 214 kilos just in the engines alone. But what's not apparent in the comparative data is additional performance achieved through no drag when the engines are raised and very little maintenance required. And you always have a shiny propeller. For coastal cruising and shorter passages, they can be very attractive and ultimately much lower cost and much less to maintain or even replace. The Seawind 1160 Lite doesn't skimp on space either and offers incredible living areas for its size, and there are 2 queen cabins, a double cabin, 2 bathrooms and showers. And the galley is much bigger than usual for this size of cat. There's also much larger living spaces between the saloon and cockpit due to the tri-folding doors that Seawind offer. Interestingly, the Seawind 1160 has always been a popular charter boat too. Maybe not the typical 4-cabin, 4-bathroom variety, but it has a market amongst the sailors, and due to its lower price point, offers some of the best return on investment available. With the new Seawind 1160 Lite on its way to Sydney Boat Show, we're offering a super boat show discount of 156,000 Australian dollars due to an owner not being able to complete his order. Priced at just 799,000 Australian, including shipping, taxes and commissioning to Sydney, this brand new boat has these optional inclusions. 1130 watts of solar panels, including 2 glass panels and 2 soft walk-on panels, a Mastervolt 2.6 kilowatt inverter and 100 amp battery charger, shore power with reverse polarity protection, 675 amp hours of Mastervolt superior gel batteries, twin 25 horsepower Yamaha outboards, stereo and entertainment system, barbecue and LPG oven with remote shut-off and gas detection, An LPG navigation package including 12-inch Zeus 3S plotter, tri-data with wind, depth and speed, autopilot, VHF radio with AIS, multifunctional display and electronic charts, deck wash fresh water, 2 electric toilets, hot and cold transom shower, Webasto diesel water heater, plus all the hardware you need to run a Genoa or Spinnaker, furling self-tacking jib and traveller control at the helm, fully battened mainsail, and mast adjustable ball bearing cars, electric Lumar upgrade winch, plus much more. So if you want to be sailing this summer season on one of the world's great catamaran designs, get in touch with us at the Sydney Boat Show or beforehand, because once it's gone, it's gone.